come back. I need you to do me a favor. Make sure you don't come back to me when whoever made you switch up and fold on me decides to switch up and fold on you. You see, because people will always miss you when they fail to replace you. I need you to do me a favor. Make sure you don't come back to me when whoever made you switch up and fold on me decides to switch up and fold on you. You see, because people will always miss you when they fail to replace you. I need you to do me.
I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh Bashin Yoshara, Rakwa Kadash, and double honor to the elders from GMS that rule well. Salutations to the elders and apostles and the brothers around the globe that's living the truth, doing the work day and night, night and day, diligently. Shout out to you, sincere sisters who loving Yahweh Bashin Yoshara, loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husband, loving your children, taking care of the home, and doing the right things in the eyes of the Lord. So this topic right here is going based on male and female perspective. You know, you have some women out here that are good women out here, man. Some women are very, very loyal, very kind, and willing to go all out for you. You know, especially for the man that she likes. Because any woman that likes that particular man sincerely, she gonna do whatever it takes to please him. And if a man is out here just not respecting the things she's doing for him, and especially if she's not doing no sneaky shit, she's not paying no other guys no attention. But even though she knows that there's men out there trying to talk to her, trying to get with her, but she's trying to be loyal to you, right? Now, I'm not talking for a moment's time. I'm talking about duration of all the time. Every moment. Not half a season and then she starts to cheat, commit adultery and do all kind of bullshit. I'm not talking about that type. You know, I understand that sometimes we get fed up with people and we want to move forward. But sometimes people, you know, they don't know how to communicate and channel what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a sit down can help. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, and then you got those type of women where they just dog a nigga out. They dog a nigga out, right? You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So they got some of these type of women, you know, they dog a nigga out. They do him dirty, do him bad. You know what I'm saying? And they're expecting the same kind of result when they do you wrong. You got people that out here, they will disrespect you, try to belittle you, and even though you've been good to them, but they gotta get off on you because they feel like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing, he ain't gonna blah blah blah. But see, this is where you get it. This is where you get it twisted. Not everyone's gonna accept your belittlement. Everybody's not gonna accept your bad behavior. You got motherfuckers that will speak up and say something, or motherfuckers just don't want to be bothered. They'll never ever deal with you again. You know, I had people that came in my life and or they thought they was gonna be sufficient enough and play these type of games and not know that I know who they are. My spirit always tell me about that person eventually. You know. And then my spirit said, nah, you know what? Back out. Leave it alone. Leave that person alone. I don't care who it is. If I see someone I feel like, you know, they doing right by me, and they can be cordial. I'm talking about this cordial wise because in its truth, you know, you kind of want to be more closer to brothers and sisters than the truth. But even in the truth, I realize you got a lot of fuck niggas and fuck bitches that, you know, that don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Because as a brother in the truth that's holding his word sincerely to a brother, I gotta treat you accordingly, man. I gotta treat you with the utmost. I gotta see Yahweh Shah in you. And if I'm not seeing that in you, why am I wasting my time in your presence? I don't want you to waste my time, because my time is very valuable, man. We not promised here on this planet, man, to live the next day. We busy bickering, fighting amongst one another, doing stupid shit, you know, and it doesn't make any sense. So when people out here is trying to assassinate your character, trying to diminish everything that you have worked for, or in good faith and good cheer, you got evil, wicked people, that have some form of jealousy, and it's nothing worse than a person that has a lot of jealousy for you, a lot of hatred, because it's a different type of strength of hatred that they have towards you, and you got to watch these people, man. These people will do anything to get you out of here. Why do you think a lot of people get killed in the streets, lose their life, or they get set up by their own women, or their cousins or brothers or god brothers, whoever, do them in based on jealousy. Jealousy will get you hurt, man. That's why when you see someone that's very jealous of you, stay away from them. Stay away from them. Like in that movie, that 50 Cent movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. We ain't trying to get rich in this planet. You know what I'm saying? We want to get the fuck out of here. But I understand his conveying message. He said, I gotta make it by any means. If I don't, I'm gonna die in this rat hole. This whole place is a rat hole. But he don't want to die in the deepest of that dungeon that he's from. And look at the progress he was making. Right? Even in evil, he was doing exceedingly well. His own peers was jealous of him. They wanted to get rid of him. And then the same guy he was working for turned his back against him and violated him. You understand? And then what happened? 50 got shot. Even though the movie was kind of a little exaggerated, but they had to put in certain pieces to tell the whole story. And he got shot by the same person that was in his crew. You understand? Jealousy, because he wants to prove a point to somebody else. They didn't really care about you, because they did, they wouldn't do no such a thing. And for him to survive, now the Most High has said, you know what? I'm going to use you with this to get your vengeance back. And when you get yours back, they become very infuriated even more. They want to do you. But they're so mad because they can't get their hands on you. So they try all type of tactics, all type of whatever to come at you. You feel me? So, hold on, guys. So, to make a long story short, watch those that come in your life. Look what this guy says is, don't come back to me when whoever made you fold on me decides to turn around and fold on you. There you go. I have people that turn their back on me, man. Did me the most fucking wrong out. I forgive them because I forgive myself. I don't forgive them for them to come back in my life to hurt me. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, man. The same bitches and the same niggas that you thought that was gonna be right by you or do right by you, they turn their back against you. They do you wrong. They do you wrong. They do you wrong. I have enemies in the truth that was coming against me. Enemies. I had bitches and niggas in the truth that was enemies of mine. They know who they are. I have a few of them. Because motherfuckers is no good. I didn't do no wrong to these people. I didn't come up and do any kind of validity of vengeance to them. It wasn't purposely to hurt anybody. No. I treated people according to how I like to be treated. And when you got people that mistreat people, how can you stomach yourself to be around that? You think I'm going to let a bitch that do me wrong so I could be, so that she could still be in my presence. The fuck out of here. You will never be in my presence again. You can never get full-blown conversations. None of that shit no more. None of that shit. That's done. That's dead. You're done. You dead to me. You don't get nothing from me no more. You know? Niggas too, man. Niggas feel like they can talk a certain kind of way, feel how they want to feel, do what they want to do, and not expect no kind of fucking no kind of remorse. They don't even apologize. I can accept someone's apology. That's not a problem. I can accept your apology. But don't think ever for once that we're going to be buddies. It's not happening. I can't trust you no more. Never going to trust you. Never. Because when you keep it 100 with someone and you let them know what it is, they doing some dirt shit behind your fucking back, right? Hold on. They doing some dirt shit instead of them keeping it real with you in the beginning. You understand? It's the worst thing to be with somebody and they doing you wrong. I'm not talking about just infidelity. I'm not talking about adultery. I'm just talking about just things in general. People want to do you wrong and then expecting the same reward of goodness that they didn't earn. It don't work that way. You get what you chose. You get what you choose. Excuse me. You get what you choose, man. If you choose to do some dumb shit, then you're going to get dumb shit come to you. I know many people on this planet that did some dumb shit. And they're not even here to tell it. And if they are here to tell it, it's a learning experience. To forewarn others, don't do this. Because there's consequences and repercussions for your actions, man. People get this messed up, man. Hold on, guys. Oh, boy. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, guys. So you have where even in the scripture where it's talked about jealous people, and it also tell you about those that do you good, do right by you. You know, don't lose them, because when you do that and when you lose them, it could get real terrible, man. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't wanna lose people, man. You don't want to lose people based on your antics. You feel what I'm saying? All right, this is the book of Sirach, the 37th chapter. Let's read. Let me jump up to the. Let me see, son. Let me jump up to the first verse. It says, "Every friend saith, I am his friend also, but there's a friend which is only a friend in my name." You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. It says verse 2. Is it not grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned to an enemy? Yes. Yes. Okay. When you have a companion or a friend that turn your enemy, it's one of the worst feelings in the world. So imagine if both of them do you dirty and they see with each other, fucking around with each other, and then they do you dirty to get you out of here. There's some fucked up shit. There's some fucked up shit going on in this world. Don't tell everything that your right hand is doing. You know, Don't tell everything what your left hand is doing. Because both sides could get exposed. So, let me read verse 4. It said, there is a companion which rejoices in the prosperity of a friend. Right? But in the time of trouble will be against him. So, when they're always your friend when things are going good. But when things are going bad, they ain't your friend. So they ain't your friend. When things are going bad, they're nowhere to be found. Like I was telling this girl, I was saying, yo, listen, your true friends is going to show you who they are. Not because you keep making mistakes over and over, they got to keep accepting that. No, your true friends are those who care about you, who trying to make you better in life. But you get so caught up in your own feelings, you fuck shit over, and then you always want to apologize when you done wrong. Nobody not gonna keep accepting your apology. You done wrong, and you're wrong. You know, but she has to learn from that experience and move forward. So I told her the next time in life you find or meet somebody, be careful how you treat them. You know, and she knew it was a sign of end to be all between me and her. We can never be close again. And she shoot out to me something, I may look at it and then leave it like that, or I may not never respond. It's my choice. I don't have to respond. Vice versa, she don't gotta respond to me, but there's no need. I don't have no reason to even hit her up. I got no reason. There's no reason for me to hit you up, to give you anything. I don't have to ask you no advice. Because you're not doing well in life. So I don't have to ask you anything for advice. I'm not saying that you won't do well, but you're not doing well. For far as the statement that you tell me. You know, I had a friend also, he did me wrong when he was growing up. And I thought we was really close, really tight, but kind of find out he had secret animosity towards me. And then him and his so-called fucking friends, right? They jumped me. Well, they thought they tried to jump me, but it was a failed attempt. Me and my cousin, I told the stories before, I think once or twice. Me and my cousin fought the whole motherfucking time. We fought the whole fucking project that night, man. We fought the whole project that night. That was very silly, man. We could have lost our lives, man. It was very silly of us, man. And when that shit happened, I never, ever made friends or talked to these guys again, ever in my motherfucking life. Motherfuckers are snakes, man. Even this old bitch I used to deal with, she was from Brownsville. Her family was from Brownsville, and they moved to East New York. But her family knew my family. You know what I'm saying? And as time went on, you know, this lady that we knew, right? She was a good friend of my aunt's, not my mother, because my mother didn't really like her too tough. Because my mother don't make friends of that kind of nature, like how this lady was. So if my mother see if any kind of friend is a good friend of my aunt, she know that something wrong with the bitch, because she know that my aunt ain't too right. Because my aunt usually don't keep friends. If someone down the line, she usually would do them dirty. She will do them dirty because they give people, like, that's the thing with people. People talk too fucking much. They talk. You don't know what the fuck going on. You talking too fucking much. Stop telling everybody your goddamn business. When you tell everybody your business, then people know what to say about you. Keep your mouth fucking shut. And if someone shares something dead to you, you keep it to yourself. Don't go and express and tell every motherfucking body, man. Everybody don't need to hear that. Keep it to yourself. If someone confide in you and want to do right by you and they hold something precious and did that they want that they thought that you can keep it to yourself and you go against that grain, you ain't shit. Keep it. Whatever your friend tell you, the deepest thing, you supposed to hold it. Don't tell nobody, man. Nobody don't need to know your fucking business, man. If you want to tell your business, go see a psychologist and tell all your business, because that's confidential. They can't tell people what it is, because they will get sued and they will lose their license. So if you feel like you're gonna tell someone and you can't tell them about, go see a therapist, go see a psychologist, and tell all your business, or talk to the Most High and give it up and let the Lord deal with you. You feel me? Because the Lord is the ultimate counselor. He hear you. He hear you. You know what I'm saying? He knows what you're going through. He know how you feel. All right? So you don't want, being double crossed is one of the worst things you could ever, experience, man. But you know what's crazy? After that situation that happened to me when I was growing up, the dude's still acting a little funny, but not funny to enough where he can't speak or say hi, because that's dead now. That's been dead and gone. I didn't hang with this dude since I was 13 years old, man. 14 years old. And listen, man. And listen, we 40s, man. You know what I'm saying? We almost 40s, man. One more year, we 40, man. So it's like, basically. So I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. He's a stranger to me. But I know him, but he's a stranger to me because I don't know who you are. I haven't dealt with you since I was 13 years old. We wasn't buddies no more. We didn't hang out no more. Once you did that fuck shit, it was over. We couldn't hang out no more. Did I play a part in certain things? Yes, I did. But I learned from my mistakes. I learned not to lie, and I learned not to keep running my mouth and being hard about it. And then motherfuckers know when you lying, and et cetera, But I learned a valuable lesson from it all. Don't run your mouth. Keep your mouth fucking shut. You feel me? Even to this day, when he see me, he speak, he won't speak if I don't speak. You know what I mean? Because sometimes sometimes people don't get over that guilt. Oh, say, yo, I'm sorry, my bad, apologize for, he kind of feel like, all right, maybe I went overboard. He kind of still feel like I don't need to apologize because you had it coming. You understand? So I get that part too. So I ain't totally mad at him. But when I see him, I speak to him. And the funny thing about it, when I was working, I had to go in his apartment, his mom's apartment rather. I had to plaster apartment. He saw me, but he didn't want to see me. He kind of felt like, he stayed in the room, so I didn't bother him. We did what we did, and we got out of there. But then when I see him, like, by himself, I speak. I'm like, yo, what up, bro? Everything good? Yeah, everything good. You all right? I'm all right. He kind of feel a little chill that he's like, oh, dang, he's speaking to me. Not because I'm more right or he's more wrong. Is the fact that what happened was, it was stupid. It was silly. But we're not going to be great friends because I don't want to build what was lost. I don't want to do that. We don't have to. But I acknowledge him that, because I know he's an Israelite. So I'm not going to be mean. You know what I'm saying? Like how this girl did me dirty. She did me fucking dirty. She was a no good fucking girl, man. But she apologized, and I apologize, and we leave it as that. It's no bad blood. But I tell the story about it because this is my testimonies that I'm giving. I got a lot of testimonies, but it's neither here or there. At the end of the day, you choose what you select. But sometimes people switch up when they switch up, you don't keep staying there. You go, you leave. This girl will keep doing things and then apologizing and then keep doing it and keep apologizing. It don't work that way. And that's the problem she got. She tell me, oh, you get so mad. You get mad. Of course. Because it's stupid shit. It's dumb shit that you're doing. Don't do dumb shit. I'm a kind of person. This is how I am. This is my character. I'm good with you. I'm good with you, depending on the circumstances of what you do. I'm good with you until you do something wrong. When you do something wrong and it's detrimental, I can't fuck with you. And if you keep repeating the same offense, I'm definitely ain't fucking with you. I don't mind if you do something wrong and you say, my bad, I apologize. I fucked up. I did this wrong. I should have came, All right, no problem. I can overlook that. That's not a problem. But it comes a problem with me when you keep repeating the same offense and it's coming towards me. And you want me to keep accepting it and you having do-overs. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. You keep having do-overs and do-overs. It don't work that way. This is not a damn arcade machine where you put a quarter in and you lose a life and it says it's a game over. You put a quarter in, restart. Come again. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not going to keep repeating the same offense. Move away from that person and let them learn in their misery. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what this girl, what she told me, but what she told me, I stopped caring. I'm like, I was disgusted, but I wasn't disgusted. I'm like, that's who you are. I'm like, all right. You got to accept people for who they are. She showed me the signs already. I seen them, but I was trying to work with her because I was teaching her the truth and she was learning. That's the only reason why I dealt with it to a slight degree. Any other time, I didn't have any woman before that wasn't learning from me, I cut it off quick. She didn't want to learn, I cut it. I didn't even have sex with them girls. I just let it go. And so you didn't want to accept the truth or understand it, cool. But she was accepting, was really trying to learn. And I kind of like, all right. But I learned too with that, don't put your guard down too quick. Still keep it up. And the girl keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's not like she's not lying, but she's doing shit and then want you to, she'll tell you what she did, right? After it's done, and then she wants you to accept her for what it is. No. She thinking that I'm Hamashiach Yahweh. I gotta keep well, the scriptures do say you forgive people for their trespasses 77 times. It's true, yes. But I don't gotta be a fool to be with you. We're not gonna be friends like that. We're not gonna be friends. We are called you now. We're associates. You did that. You disturbed your own peace by replacing it with chaos. When you replace it with chaos by destroying your peace, you are mentally sick. You're mentally sick. So if you're mentally sick, you're spiritually sick. And listen, and that's okay. Listen, it's never okay to be spiritually sick, but we go through these things because this is what we gotta face. We gotta face these things, man. We face these things because this is what it is. But at the end of the day, we make our choices. And our choices reflect on the decisions that we choose. You understand? So my bad, y'all. That's Jake telling his kids to stop using profanity, man. And that's another thing too. I'm gonna do a video of children, man. It was a video of a young girl. She was disrespecting her mother, something fucking bad. And I don't tell you no disrespect for no kids, man. You gotta check kids, man, because kids, when they start doing that, man, you allow them to get away with it, man, they're gonna grow up and be the same way. And then when they getting checked by an adult who understands how to think reasonably, all right, or think as an adult mind, they will fucking do you in. But that's a different story. Anyway, we're gonna talk about more of the rebellious children, literally the rebellious children, and then we're gonna talk about the rebellious children of Israel, which meaning the men and women, man, because because a lot of these people don't understand that we live in perilous times. These times are not going to wait for anyone. The time is at hand, man. We are asleep. The time's at hand. Wake up. All right. So let me read on. It says verse 8. Now let me go down. Let me go down. I want to jump down. Verse 10. Consult not with one that suspecteth thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. So don't consult with the ones that you thought, you know most definitely they don't fuck with you. Don't go for them for wisdom and counsel, because they don't give a fuck about you. And don't go to a one that you think is envy of you. You got some suspicion that they envy of you and still trying to get some kind of reasoning or don't fucking talk to these people. These motherfuckers ain't no good, man. You know, sometimes you just want to talk because you feel like someone can hear you, but don't tell everyone your business, man. Verse 11, neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, right? Neither with a coward in matters of war. So don't consult with these type of people, because these people is going to do some real funny shit, especially a coward in war. You can't go to him because he gonna have you lose your life. And you be talking to a jealous woman or whatever you dealing with her, she gonna either hurt another woman behind it, or even hurt you, because she can't accept the fact that someone gotta be with you or they like you. Women are very jealous today, man. But that's what I tell people. Tell people who you are in the beginning, so they know what to expect, so that they don't have to feel this type of way. And if they being overzealous on their jealousy, you gotta cut them loose. All right. Nor with a merchant concerning exchange, because if you dealing with a greedy person, they always gonna fuck you in the end. They don't care about you losing. They care about them gaining. You feel me? And it's real shit. Nor with a buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness. Right? So you can't go to these type of people. These type of people are going to do what exactly who they are. Unthinkable, unthankfulness. They're not kind. They're gonna do the opposite, the contrary to what's good. Nor with the slothful for any work, nor with a hireling for a year of finished work. So don't hire somebody that, you hire someone for someone that they're gonna do some crooked shit. So you hire them for a year full of work, and they do a little bit. They do finish. You hire them for a whole year, and they bullshit the whole year. They ain't do nothing. Then now they say, the year is up. Now you stuck with nobody. The job ain't finished. Now you got them. Now you pay them. Be careful with those kind of people. Nor with an idle servant of much business. So if you got a busy business and that person they ain't doing shit, they're gonna make you lose your business. You gotta get rid of them. Don't hire those type of people. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel. Don't go to none of these type of people and try to sort out counsel with them. They not gonna listen. Get rid of those people and get those who's going to acquire to your creeds, and you're gonna acquire to their creed with the same mindset. That's how you're gonna flourish. You can't be with someone that don't have a mindset of to be successful. I'm not talking happy. Success and happy are two different things. Being successful in life, people, you got to be tight with it. Fuck they feelings. You can't worry about if niggas is not doing right by you. Fuck them. Stick to those, even the person you are not great friends, but they on the same page as you. They understand how to make it work. Then boom. Then you make it successful. Then as time goes on, then y'all might become great friends. Or you understand you have a great relationship, or know how to work tedious with a person. That's it. That's all I want to say. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.